Get ready to revel in the McCartney Years, the show that covers Paul McCartney's musical legacy. It's coming to the Mahaffey Theater this month, and look who we've got joining us. Yuri Pool, who you can see why he stars in the McCartney Years. Thanks for being here, Yuri. How are you?
Hey, thanks for having me. It's great to be here. We're actually on the road right now, so you guys are coming live from the McCartney Years tour bus, somewhere along the I-75 going south. We can see the sun in the distance.
Oh, I love this travel log that you can bring us. That's so cool. Now, I want to get into how this all started. I understand years ago, Yuri, someone hearing you sing said, wow, you're in the same range as, you sound like Paul McCartney. And that led to auditions and eventually where you are today. How did you get your start with this production?
Well, so I lived in England for many years, and I was in the Beatles production there. And after about 4 years, I was kind of just wondering if anybody was doing Wings, Paul McCartney Wings, and because I've always been a fan of McCartney's post-Beatles work, and well, nobody was doing it, so I was like, well, I guess I'm going to be that guy. So that's how I started the McCartney Years now 17, almost 18 years ago.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. So what can audiences expect from this show when they see it at the Mahaffey Theater?
Well, the show is going to be an authentic representation of a mid-1970s concert by Paul McCartney. And, you know, at the time he was touring with Wings, so all of we carry all the original instruments, even all the original staging that Paul McCartney toured with at the time in the 1970s. And even Linda is with me. And in fact, my onstage wife, Linda, is also my real life wife offstage. So
I love it. That is so cute. So cute. Now, what is you cover all eras of McCartney's musical legacy. What's your favorite piece to play? What do you just love to play?
Oh my gosh, that's a question of which the answer really changes from day to day, because there's just so much material that we cover. You know, we cover a lot of music of the Beatles and then his Wings era. But, you know, I mean, if you're asking me, one of the songs I like playing some of the deeper cuts. You know, obviously, you know, songs like Long and Winding Road, Let It Be, you know, Live and Let Die, those are great songs. One that I really like doing myself is a song called Call Me Back Again, which for me really sort of like represents what Paul McCartney is as a vocalist and an instrumentalist. So yeah, those are some of the songs that I like.
Very cool. So I was also looking back at an old interview you did talking about how when you were a young boy, you just loved the Beatles and you're playing the Beatles, you play it over and over and over again. And to be able to tell that young version of Yuri, hey, guess what you're going to do someday? That would be so cool. But so, I mean, you fell in love as a child.
Oh, absolutely. My father had a whole bunch of records ranging from like Eric Clapton, Rolling Stones, and also the Beatles. And I mean, I was born and raised in the Netherlands. I spent a lot of time in England when I was a child, but I was able to speak English from a very young age. Not in the first place because we traveled a lot. So the early Beatles albums had the lyrics printed on the rear side, and I was just really intrigued by what they were talking about, or singing about, I should say. So I asked my father to play the records, and then eventually what he did, he taped them all on these little cassettes, and I literally played them until the tapes disintegrated. And in fact, today I draw a lot of my knowledge from that time.
Oh, that is so cool. Well, the McCartney Years is coming to St. Petersburg on Thursday, April 17th, 7:30 p.m. Tickets for the performance at the Duke Energy Center for the Arts, Mahaffey Theater, available online through Ticketmaster, in person at the box office, or you can call 727-300-2000. So great talking with you, Yuri. I love that we've been able to do this while you're on the tour bus ambiance. Safe travels to you. Can't wait till you make it here.
All right. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much, and see you soon, Florida.